Before I just start beating Chinese people ass, I came to show y'all this so y'all can beat Chinese people ass with me. China's stress relief trend involving mutilation of a black baby doll sparks international backlash. Niggas got this little stress relief toy. You can stretch it, punch it, run it over, and they doing all type of shit too. They calling them Natasha dolls. They don't just come black. They come in all kinds of colors, but the trend is on the stress relief shit to the black baby doll. And if you a Chinese person and you got a Natasha doll and you made content with it as if you was harming this doll, when I see you, I'm gonna turn your ass into a motherfucking egg roll. Y'all love playing with a real nigga. Y'all can't play with no real nigga like me, man. Don't get put in no egg roll trying to be funny, bro. That's all I'm trying to tell a nigga, dog. And here is proof that they come in other colors. But y'all think it's funny to get a little black baby doll and they doing all kind of weird shit to it, y'all. I'm not gonna put that on my platform because before I put them doing something weird to a black baby doll on my platform, I'm gonna put me whooping that ass on my platform. Y'all knew to do that shit all the way over there in China. You come over here with that shit, I'm gonna do what you did to that baby doll to your ass. Then when they asked why they don't use the ones that resemble white babies, they said because that's too humane. I was looking for a reason to wrap a nigga ass up. I know y'all over there, so y'all don't really know what's going on. We whoop ass, baby. I'm gonna say you got a Natasha doll. You don't think I seen Kill Bill? I know that shit to do to make a nigga hard stop after he take 5 steps. Y'all playing with the realest niggas in the world right now, dog. I catch you with a Natasha doll. I'ma do to you whatever the fuck you did to that motherfucking baby doll. Weird bitches. I'm gonna choke your ass like this till my hands cold. Before I just start beating Chinese.
Alright, we're gonna start off by giving all praises and honors to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekah, HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and elder bishops of the great millstone who taught us this truth. I'm the servant Milchamah-ba, coming back at you with another video. So this video here has pretty much been going viral. Well, not this video, but just the subject matter has been gone viral. The beef between so-called Negroes and the Asian, so-called Asian community. Okay. So these Asians are in the enemies that Yahweh Shai spoke on. So with that being said,
if you're a music,
I got another video here too, but let's grab this precept here before we. This is 2nd Esdras 15:46. It says, "And thou, Asia, thou art partakers of Babel, thou art partakers of the hope of Babylon, and art the glory of her person." And that's talking about Asia, you know, which that's what they call themselves, saying the Asian community shouldn't have to, take on the unfairness that the Southern Kingdom is getting giving them because of a lot of people been saying they're gonna boycott a lot of Asian what's the word I'm looking for, Asian businesses. Okay, like, they own a lot of things, and you had some Asian people saying that, well, go ahead and boycott us and see, and then it was pretty much this one guy who was naming all the things that they, they supply, the electronics and the shoes and so on and so forth. But, they supply that because they're more cheaper, okay, when it comes to building, these different supplies that, that we take part on, let's see. So, and it says, let's read it again, 2nd Esdras 15:46. It says, "And thou, Asia, thou art partakers of the hope of Babylon." And that girl was going into how she said why wouldn't they make a video going into? I mean, why wouldn't they do what they did to the so-called black dog to the white dog, and they said inhumane. Okay, so what's the difference? You know, they see the so-called white man as their savior, like this particular scripture is going into, that are partakers of the hope of Babylon, meaning they want Babylon continue to, elevate. Okay, they want to mirror, or they want to be the next superpower, basically, or to mirror Babylon the Great. It says the hope of Babylon and art the glory of her person. Woe be unto thee, thou wretch, because thou hast made thyself like unto her, and hast decked thy daughters in whoredom, that they might please, and the glory in which thy lovers, which have always desired to commit whoredom with thee. You know, they look up to Babylon and want to be as Babylon. Okay, Babylon that's made, Asia rich. Okay, so let me see, Salaki. Let's go to the book of Psalm, showing you that the Lord named Salaki. The Lord named Moab as one of the enemies. Okay, Psalms 83, and I start at 3. It says, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people, they have consulted against thy hidden ones. And for some reason I'm thinking that this is a plot or a play from Esau, Edom, to help push on, because it's definitely going to be a civil war. No doubt about it. The scripture says so. Okay. But, you do have a lot of Asians, Moab, and, so on and so forth. They have their, they look at you and call you black when, knowing your skin is brown. There's no such thing as black person. Okay. Okay. Psalms 83 and 4 says they have said, "Come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance." And that's why you have us as a people, or as a whole, that truly don't know our true nationality. Okay. Beginning with Esau, this is his plot, and he spread his lies over the world. Okay, on Jacob. Verse 5, it says, "For they have consulted together with one consent; they are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom, so-called white man, and the Ishmaelites." Okay, the Ishmaelites is the Arabs. Okay, it says of Moab. Moab is the so-called Chinese, and the Hagarenes, which is the Africans, one of the African tribes. So that's pretty much the point. Moab is the so-called Chinese. Okay, so I guess next is they'll probably bring Ishmael back in the picture with his rhetoric. Okay, against the Southern Kingdom, so-called Negroes, right? So, I mean, it is what it is, regardless on whatever if it's a play or this is just how the Lord, which regardless, it don't matter. This it's gonna happen if it's a play or not. Okay. So, matter of fact, let's see. I think I had this set up, Salaki. I had it. I thought I had saved it. Well, Let me see if I did save it. This guy here going into how let him speak.
I understand you guys are upset and you want to boycott Asian-run businesses. Totally fair. I do acknowledge that many Asian people could be racist. And I condemn all races, regardless their ethnicities. Racism should not be accepted or tolerated. But not all of us are racist. I don't think I'm racist. I mean, I try not to be. I don't think I'm racist. I'm just Asian. I don't think it's fair that we all are punished because of one guy. I mean, I don't know who the fuck is Rick Chow is. Why are we all punished because of this one guy? But don't call all Asian people our enemy. I want to be your enemy.
Well, you are. Thus said the Holy Scriptures.
I understand.
There was another video I had. I think somebody had made a store called Hurry Up and Buy. You know, that was in the movie Menace to Society. Let's see if we can grab that. See if we can find it. Yeah, it was crazy. That's the movie there. Oh, here it is.
And what? Like, this is crazy.
Oh, yeah. I did it it hadn't been there that long, but I came up here the other day and stood across the street and got some shots.
This is crazy.
Awesome.
Like, how bold could you be?
I know. You wouldn't think it. It's like I didn't even see it. I saw somebody else out here standing up here looking at it. I was walking down the sidewalk over there. I was like,
It's like premeditated because it's like we just got the verdict from the Cyrus Department Hilton. There's no way you could have done that this quickly. So, I don't call myself an influencer, but I have a few million views between my videos. So I'm going to give you all the publicity, all the attention that you have been wanting, because this is disgusting. This is fucking disgusting.
I couldn't believe it when I was coming down the street.
Like, is this...
I care about y'all. I love y'all.
Yeah.
I didn't pay somebody.
Yeah, you don't. You don't unless you really look at it. Hurry up and buy.
My car right there. I had to walk out and get one place.
Yes, sir. Hurry up and buy. With two little black boys and an Asian man looking like hurry up and buy. Yeah.
Hey, but that's what it is. But you gotta realize what happened at the end of the movie. Well, not at the end of the movie, but after they said hurry up and buy. Let's see. Which I ain't gonna play it because you know how YouTube get down. Which I don't see it. No way. Yeah, so you already see what they think. Even though this guy here claimed that he was anyway, the guy called himself apologizing. He's just trying to get that money. He's trying to get the business back. But we'll see how far this actually goes. Matter of fact, let's see. I think I had another Moab gonna be our wash pot. Okay, here we go. Psalm 60:8. It says, Moab is my wash pot. Over Edom will I cast out my shoe. Philistine, trumpet, thou because of me. Okay, so Moab is gonna be a servant in the kingdom, man. Okay. Yeah, so that's your future, Moab, so-called Chinese Okay, and the rest of the nations gonna be servants. Okay, the Lord tells us in the scripture, acts of me and I shall give the heathen for thy inheritance. So we're gonna end it there by giving all praises and honors to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Till the next time, Shalom.